Here we are. What's up, guys? Welcome back to once again another live stream. Today I'm going to give you some basic Danish vocabulary, and you see that right here, basic Danish vocabulary with the nice stars. And you also see that if you become a member, like if you join the channel, if you pay a monthly fee, then you can get the PDF for this video and also future videos like this. So if you're a really serious learner, that's something to consider. But yeah, I'm going to give you some basic Danish vocabulary today. Now, when you're learning words, there's always a lot that you have to choose, and then there's some you can not choose. So I chose some vocabulary, but more importantly, I also made some examples with that. So let's begin. The first category. Well, this is all about like eating, cooking, anything you can do in a kitchen, really. Right? So the very first word is at spise. At spise. To eat, right? This is the infinitive. At spise. To eat. Whenever you see at before something, then you know it's a verb. At spise, to eat. Very nice. At spise. Next one. At drikke. At drikke. To drink. It's a good one. Drikke. The Danes are there. Practice. At drikke. At lave mad. At lave mad. To cook. Literally to make food. That's like a little translation. At lave mad. And mad is one of those words that can be a little bit tricky, at least in the beginning, but you'll get used to it. Mad. Mad, mad, mad. Sulten. Sulten or sulten. Hungry. Sulten. Hungry. Thirsty. Thirsty. Oh, thirsty is thirsty. Oh, thirsty. Thirsty. Met. Met. And met means full of food, not other context. Very important to remember that. Something that's also important is that you don't say jeg er fuld, because if you say that, if you say jeg er fuld, you're basically saying I am drunk, right? So that's quite different. Imagine it like, oh yeah, you drink a lot of beer or wine or whatever, and then you're full of it, and then you're drunk, right? But with food, you say mæt. Jeg er mæt. I am full. Right? Mad. Mad. Again, food. Mad. Oh, nice. Vand. Vand. Water. Vand. And remember, we don't pronounce the D, alright? The D is silent. Vand. Haha. Alright, you got it. Let's move on. Næste side. Next page. And here we have køkken. Køkken is kitchen. Køkken. Køkken. It's a good one. And køleskab. Køleskab. Refrigerator or fridge. Right? Køleskab. Køleskab literally means cooling closets. Yeah, I know, it's weird, but that's what it is. Køleskab. Right? Because it's like a closet and you can keep it cool. So that's it. Køleskab. Very nice. At køle means to cool, like to cool something down, right? Or to keep something cool. Very nice. Ovn. Ovn. Oven. Ovn. So it's very similar, right? It's very similar, but still different. Komfur. Komfur. Stove. Komfur. fryser, fryser, freezer. And no, not the guy from Dragon Ball, but a normal freezer. Fryser. Yeah, fryser. Oh, by the way, you also have fryser. That's slightly different pronunciation, and that is the verb, like jeg fryser, I'm freezing. Right? Doesn't literally mean you're freezing, it just means you're feeling cold. So that's it. God, god, or go, can also pronounce it that way. Talked about that before. God. Got a cat here. God. So god is good, of course, and you can say this in a lot of contexts. So god always means good. Lækker, lækker, delicious. Right? Lækker. By the way, lækker also means hot or sexy if you're talking about a person. Right? If you're talking to someone and you're like, oh, du er lækker, that's like, you're hot. So yeah, be careful with that. Not that you would want to say they're delicious either, but yeah, just so you know. Lækker. And then you have dårlig. Dårlig. Bad. Dårlig, dårlig, dårlig. Bad. Alright, very nice. So, now we have some examples. Jeg er sulten. Det er tid til at spise noget. Jeg er sulten. Det er tid til at spise noget. I'm hungry. It's time to eat something. Right? So again, sulten, hungry. Det er tid til at, it's time to, like it's time to do something. Right? Det er tid til at. Very nice. Jeg skal lave noget mad, og det skal være lækkert. Jeg skal lave noget mad, og det skal være lækkert. I'm gonna cook some food, or I have to cook some food, and it gotta be delicious. Right? So this first one, jeg skal lave, could be I'm going to, I'm gonna, or I have to. And the second, det skal være, is kind of like, it gotta be, like it must be, it's necessary that the food is delicious. Right? Det skal være lækkert. It gotta be delicious. Very nice, very nice. Hvad har jeg i køleskabet? Hvad har jeg i køleskabet? Sorry. Jeg må åbne det. Jeg må åbne det. What do I have in the fridge? I need to open it. Again, køleskabets fridge. Jeg må åbne det. I must open it. I need to open it. Kun vand og ikke andet. Det er ikke så godt. Kun vand og ikke andet. Det er ikke så godt. Only water and nothing else. That's not so good. Right? So kun is of course only. And vand, you know, vand is water. So kun vand, only water. Ikke andet, nothing else. Very nice. I mean, it kind of sucks with the water thing, but anyway. Alright. Jeg drikker vandet, fordi jeg er tørstig. Jeg drikker vandet, fordi jeg er tørstig. I'm drinking the water because I'm thirsty. Good idea. Right? Drikker vandet og vandet, fordi jeg er tørstig. Very nice. Nu står jeg her i køkkenet og kigger på ovnen. Nu står jeg her i køkkenet og kigger på ovnen. Now I'm standing here in the kitchen looking at the oven. It sounds very dramatic, but again, this is just to give you the vocabulary, just some examples. Nu står jeg her i køkkenet. Oh, and notice there's inversion. It's nu står jeg, not nu jeg står. Nu jeg står is wrong. Nu står jeg is correct. So that's a little side note. Always remember inversion. Right? It's important. Alright. Det er en stor ovn. Det Jeg har også et komfur. Det er en stor ovn. Jeg har også et komfur. It's a big oven. I have a stove too. I have a stove too. Right? Stor ovn. It's a nice word. Ovn. Også is too, of course. Jeg har også. I also have. I have this too. I have this as well. Alright. Jeg har også en fryser. Jeg har... sorry again. Hvor er jeg heldig. Jeg har også en fryser. Hvor er jeg heldig. I have a freezer too. I'm so lucky. So when you see this, hvor er jeg heldig, this is like, oh, how lucky I am. And this is something you do in Danish where if something is like very good, very bad, like anything with an adjective, then you'll say, hvor er den stor, hvor er du god, hvor er den lang, like it's so good, it's so cool, it's so long, whatever. Like it's very something. Right? Hvor er jeg heldig? So it looks like a question because of hvor, because yeah, normally hvor means where, but here it's more like, oh, so, oh, I'm so lucky, right? That kind of stuff. Alright, cool. Moving on. Got some more vocab here. Hus. Hus. House, right? I think this one is pretty basic. Most of you already know it. Hus. Dør. Dør. Door. Any kind of door. Right? Dør. Vindue. Vindue. But most of the time we just don't bother to say vindue, just vindue. Vindue. Right? Window. Værelse. Værelse. Room, as in a room you're staying in, living in. It's related to være, which means be, as in at være, to be, because a room is the place to be. That's it. At være, to be. Værelse, room. Very nice. Væg. Væg. Wall. Inside. Yeah, this is important to remember because if you're inside the house, then væg, then it's væg, right? But if you're outside, then it's mur, the next one. So væg is inside the house, and mur is outside. Mur, 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 right? Exactly. It's very important to know the difference. Væg and mur. Beautiful. Loft. Loft. Ceiling or attic. It's both. I know in English you have two words, but we have two. So if I look up, like what's above me, I'll say, oh, I loftet, like in the ceiling, kind of, on the ceiling. And then if you have an attic where you just keep a lot of stuff, you know, that would be also loft. So yeah, loft. Good word. Gulv. Gulv. Floor. Right? Gulv. Yeah, usually when you hear this word, you're not really going to hear the V that much. It's not like gulv. It's not overly pronounced. It's just gulv. Right? Slightly pronounced. And that's something we do a lot in Danish. Like, we don't overpronounce the V's. Like, if you have a word that ends with an E, we don't put a lot of, like, we don't pronounce it that much. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, what else we got? Badeværelse. Badeværelse, that's bathroom. That's kind of easy to guess. Bade is to bath or to shower. Badeværelse, the bathroom. Bathroom. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Then you have soveværelse. Soveværelse. You got a cat too. Meow. Soveværelse, bedroom. Literally, this is like sleeping room. Sove is to sleep. Soveværelse, bedroom. Alright, awesome. Stue. Stue, living room. Now actually stue can also mean other things, like still in a house but other kinds of rooms. But if you're like in a private house, whether it's an apartment or a normal house, then stue is living room. That's what you call it. Stue. Stue. Lovely. Alright. Sofa. Sofa. Couch. Right? Sofa. Now, don't fall into the trap of saying sofa, because yeah, I know there's the English word sofa as well, but don't say that. Right? That's very English. That's really like sofa. No. Sofa. Pronunciation is important. Right? Sofa. That's the word. Wonderful. Alright. Stol. Stol. Chair. Right? Like a stool, kind of. Stol. Stol. Very nice. Seng. Seng. Bed. Right? Now, this is easy because you had the soveværelse, so that's the bedroom, and then seng is bed. Seng. Yeah. Skab. Skab. Closet, right? Or cabinet. Skab. Just like køleskab from before. Very nice. Bord. Bord. Table. Right? Bord. And yes, the D is silent. Do not pronounce the D. Bord. Alright, wonderful. What do we have here? Some examples. Døren er åben, men nu lukker jeg den. Døren er åben, men nu lukker jeg den. The door is open, but now I'm closing it. So this is pretty easy to get because dør is door and open is open. So they're very similar. Døren er åben, the door is open. Men nu lukker jeg den. But now I'm closing it. Wonderful. Jeg står ude på badeværelset. Jeg står ude på badeværelset. I'm standing in the bathroom. Now when you see this, you might be a little bit confused because you have ude, and ude normally means out. So you're like, why do you say that? It's just a very common thing to do. If you like, if it's the bathroom or the kitchen, jeg er ude i køkkenet, jeg er ude på badeværelset. It's just like a very common thing to do. Maybe because we're away from the other people, that kind of stuff, right? Min bofælle er inde i stuen. Han sidder i sofaen. Min bofælle er inde i stuen. Han sidder i sofaen. My flatmate is in the living room. He's sitting on the couch. So again, stuen, right? The living room. Inde i stuen. In the living room or inside the living room. Sofaen, the couch. Sofaen. Cool. Hans kæreste sidder på en stol, og katten ligger i sengen. Hans kæreste sidder på en stol, og katten ligger i sengen. His girlfriend is sitting on a chair, and the cat is lying in the bed. Now actually kæreste can also be boyfriend, but you're just gonna assume something here. So kæreste is gender neutral. Right? Hans kæreste. Very nice. Let's see here. I see there's a mistake there. Girlfriend. Whatever. You know how it's spelled. Very nice. What else we got? Vi har et stort skab, og det er ikke mit. Vi har et stort skab, og det er ikke mit. We have a big closet, and it's not mine. Oh, scary. Det er ikke mit. It's not mine. Right? Mit because it's skab. So it's its skab, therefore it's mit skab. Awesome. Der er mange ting i vores hus. Der er mange ting i vores hus. There are many things in our house. Mm-hmm. Nu ser jeg en edderkop på væggen. Nu ser jeg en edderkop på væggen. Now I see a spider on the wall. Okay, so edderkop is spider. I think most of you already know this word. På væggen, on the wall, inside the house. Mur is outside, væg is inside or indoors. Right? En edderkop på væggen. Awesome. I går så jeg en edderkop i loftet. I går så jeg en edderkop i loftet. Yesterday I saw a spider in the ceiling or on the ceiling. Right? Loftet. Loftet. Awesome. All right, what else we got? Okay, so now we have some vocabulary with transportation, basically means of transportation. So we have bil. Everybody knows bil, eh? Bil is car, of course. Bil, car. Bil, bil, bil. Car, like automobil, like automobile. Cykel, cykel. Bicycle. Ja, cykel. Motorcykel, motorcycle, motorbike or scooter, but I'm not gonna get into the specifics of like scooter or maxi or pulp or whatever. Right? Motorcycle. Awesome. Benzin, benzin. Gasoline. Right? It's gasoline. If you're in Denmark, don't say gasoline like if you're speaking Danish, because that is going to remind us of a rock band. We love it. We love Gasoline. It's from like the 70s with Kim Larsen. But yeah, we're just going to be confused if you say gasoline. So say benzin. Benzin. Okay. Cykelnøgle. Cykelnøgle. Bike key. Key for your bike. Cykelnøgle. Yes, nøgle is key. Right? Whether it's a house or anything else. Or the key to my heart, which is through pizza, obviously. Cykelnøgle. Bike key. Okay. Bilnøgle. Bilnøgle. Car key. Key for your car. Bilnøgle. Cool, cool. Bus. 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 Right? Same spelling, different pronunciation. Bus. Bus, bus, bus. Tog. Tog. A tog, that's train. Right? Tog. Yeah, that's how it is. That is how it is. Alright. Næste. At køre. At køre. To drive. But only when you're like driving a car or some other vehicle. Not like, you know, driving force like motivation or driving someone crazy or anything like that. Like that's different. Køre is for driving vehicles. Køre. To drive. At cykle. At cykle. To ride the bike or to cycle. At cykle. Haha, alright. At gå. At go. To walk or to go, but literally to walk. At go. And it's important that you pronounce it go, not go. Don't say at go. That's very English. Right? It's not go, it's go. Like it's shorter. At go. Cool. Billet. Billet. Ticket. Right? You buy a ticket to get on the train. Or whatever it is. Billet. Station. 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 Now, whenever you have a Danish word, like in almost every case, and it ends with ion, eon, then you have the stress on that eon. Right? You see a lot of examples like that. Station, religion, tradition, convention, a lot of stuff. So I know sometimes it's hard to figure out where to put the emphasis, where to put the stress. But when you have a word that ends with eon, you put the stress there. Right? That's it. Alright. Perron. Perron. This is a French word. Platform, eh? Like the platform on the train station typically. Perron. Yeah. Cool. Parkeringsplads. Parkeringsplads. Parking space. You could say parking lot, eh? But I'm thinking of like the place that you are parking, or the space you specifically are parking. So, parkeringsplads. Very nice. Bøde. Bøde. Ticket, fine. Again, you get a fine for doing something, eh? For not bringing a ticket on the train or the bus, or for smoking the wrong thing. You get a fine, you get a ticket. That's it. Bøde. Bøde also means to pay, like kind of to pay for your sins, so it's very serious. Like in the Bible and other like very serious, heavy books and stuff like that, you say, oh, han må bøde, he must pay, like for his sins. So yeah, heavy stuff, but good if you're at a high level. Cool. Alright, have some more examples. Jeg kører i min bil, og den lugter af benzin. Jeg kører i min bil, og den lugter af benzin. I'm driving my car, and it's smelling like gasoline. God, that sucks. Right? I min bil, in my car. Den lugter af benzin. Smelling like gasoline. So this is funny, right? Because we say ah. Well, I guess in English you could say it smells off, right? So that's what we say. Lugter af, and then the thing it smells like. Lugter af benzin. Awesome. Then you have. Jeg kigger på min bilnøgle. Den er smuk. Jeg kigger på min bilnøgle. Den er smuk. I'm looking at my car key. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Right? So, again, you know it all. Bilnøgle. Car key. Alright, cool. Jeg elsker at køre bil, men nogle gange cykler jeg. Jeg elsker at køre bil, men nogle gange cykler jeg. I love driving a car, or just driving car, but sometimes I cycle or I ride the bike. En sjælden gang går jeg også, men jeg tager næsten aldrig toget. En sjælden gang går jeg også, men jeg tager næsten aldrig toget. On a rare occasion I walk too, but I almost never take the train. Literally, en sjælden gang is like a rare time, like, so like a rare occasion. And we say that sometimes. En sjælden gang, like on a rare occasion, rarely. Går jeg også. Yeah. Jeg tager næsten aldrig toget. I almost never take the train. Yes, cool. Sidste gang jeg tog toget, glemte jeg at købe en billet. Sidste gang jeg tog toget, glemte jeg at købe en billet. The last time I took the train, I forgot to buy a ticket. That sucks. Right? Sidste gang, last time, glemte jeg at købe en billet. I forgot to buy a ticket. Once again, inversion. Right? Glemte jeg, I forgot. Not jeg glemte, but glemte jeg. Haha, awesome. Jeg fik en bøde, og det var jo ikke så godt. Jeg fik en bøde, og det var jo ikke så godt. I got a fine, or a ticket, and that wasn't too good. That wasn't so good. Now you have this word jo. Right? Let's just circle around it here. The word jo is kind of like, you know, or as you can probably guess, as you can probably understand, it implies that the listener already has knowledge or understanding of what you're saying, like it's kind of obvious that you're stating the obvious. Right? Det var jo ikke så godt, and that was, you know, not so good. Obviously, not so good. Yeah, but I didn't translate it here because it's kind of hard to translate it correctly because I don't really do it justice by writing, you know. It's just the closest we can get. Cool. Nu skal jeg finde en parkeringsplads. Nu skal jeg finde en parkeringsplads. Now I need to find a parking space. So, like specifically for you, not just a parking lot, but like the space where you can park. Nu skal jeg finde. Now I need to find. Awesome. Jeg parkerer ved siden af togstationen. Jeg parkerer ved siden af togstationen. I'm parking next to the train station. Okay, that's kind of strange, but he did it. Ved siden af, next to. Right? Kind of like on the side of. Siden, the side. Right? Or at the side of. Ved siden af togstationen. Cool, cool. Alright, what we got here? Some new vocab. We got arbejde. Arbejde, arbejde, arbejde. Yeah, I think most of you know this one. Arbejde is, of course, work or job. It can be both, like in the abstract sense, but also like you have a job or to work. So like it's very useful. Arbejde. Okay, arbejde. You have kontor. Kontor. Kontor is office. Right? Kontor. Skrivebord. Skrivebord. Desk. Like the place you're working at. You have your computer and your notes and all that stuff. Skrivebord. Oh yeah, that's also what it's called on the computer, by the way. Like if you have your Windows menu and you're like, back to the desk, the desktop. It's like, oh yeah, skrivebord. That's what we call it. Literally means writing table. Kollega. Kollega. Coworker. Colleague. Kollega. Chef. Chef. Boss. And yeah, I know this is a false friend because you're like, oh, a chef. No, not chef. Like, chef. It's not a cook. Right? It's a boss. Chef. Chef. Awesome. Møde. Møde. A meeting. Right? A business meeting or really any kind of meeting. Møde. Right? Løn. Løn. Salary. Pay. Løn. It's a nice word. Easy to remember. Forslag. Forslag. Suggestion or proposal. Anything that you suggest. Forslag. Cool. Okay, so this is the verb. At arbejde. At arbejde. To work. To carry out a job. The function there. At arbejde. At hyre. At hyre. To hire. It's kind of easy to remember. At hyre. Godmorgen. Hi there. At fyre. At fyre. To fire. So it's easy, right? Because it rhymes. Hyre, fyre, hire, fire. Hire, fire! That sounds like a good movie. Hire, fire. Alright. At fyre. Okay. Klage. Klage. Complaint. Like a formal complaint. But it could also be to complain. I could also say at klage. That is to complain. Right? Like in the sense of you have a formal complaint. Alright. Arbejdsdag. Arbejdsdag. A work day. Right? Like en lang arbejdsdag. Like a long work day. That kind of thing. Arbejdsdag. Fyraften. Fyraften. End of a work day. Yeah, I felt kind of weird. Like when I was writing this, there's no really good translation. Fyraften is what we say when the day ends. Like you go home, det er fyraften, it's the end of the work day. But you don't use it, you rarely say like en fyraften or fyraftener, like in plural. That's kind of rare. It's more like in that moment when you're like, fyraften, like now is the time. And we say fyr because fyr, yeah, it also means to fire, like to fire someone from a job, but it's also like to fire up, like fyrtårn, like a tower with fire, that kind of stuff. Or fyr, like a cigarette, for example. Okay? So yeah. Forfremmelse. Forfremmelse. Promotion. Oh, that's good. Only promotion in like when you're climbing the ladder, the corporate ladder. Not like promotion for a TV show or commercial. That's promovering. Right? That's something else. So, forfremmelse. Jobsamtale. Jobsamtale. A job interview. Literally job conversation, because samtale is conversation. Like sam, kind of like together, like tale, to talk together. It's a conversation. Right? Jobsamtale, job interview. I always feel like it sounds less. It sounds more relaxing or more relaxed than in English. It's not an interview. It's more like a conversation because you want to get to know each other. But that's our culture. That's how we think. All right. Got some examples here. Jeg er chef. Skal jeg hyre ham der? Jeg er chef. Skal jeg hyre ham der? I'm boss. Should I hire that guy? And when you see this, ham der is like that guy over there. You don't have to physically point, but it is someone who's like at a distance. Ham der. Could also be hende der, like that girl, that woman, hende der. But be careful if you say du der. Du der is kind of like, hey, you there. Like it's not very nice. It's kind of like, I don't know if any of you speak Japanese, but if you do, it's kind of like saying omae. Eh? Omae. It's like really rude, like, hey, you there. Wow. It's not nice. All right. So should he hire that guy? I don't know. It's up to him. Han virkede meget selvsikker til jobsamtalen. Han virkede meget selvsikker til jobsamtalen. He seemed very confident during the job interview. So this is good stuff. Virkede is like seemed, appeared, gave me the impression that, came off as, looked, etc. Virkede meget selvsikker. Seemed very confident. Yeah, it's very good. Selvsikker is confident, like it's self-assured, like self-sure, self-confident. Selvsikker. Yeah. Awesome. Han er ligeglad med lønnen, og han elsker møder. Han er ligeglad med lønnen, og han elsker møder. He doesn't care about the salary, and he loves meetings. Oh, that's a good employee. Ligeglad med lønnen. Indifferent towards the salary. Doesn't care, don't care about the salary. Ligeglad literally means indifferent, and this is how we say it in Danish. If you want to say, oh, I don't care, that's jeg er ligeglad. Like, lige means equal or equally, so it's like I'm equally happy, it's the same to me, I don't care. Cool. Ligeglad med lønnen. And he loves meetings. Awesome. Nå, jeg vil have et nyt skrivebord. Nå, jeg vil have et nyt skrivebord. Well, I want a new desk. Okay, so this is kind of weird. I know it's like a little change. But this not is kind of like, well, anyway, something else. Moving on. Nå, well. Jeg vil have. I want. It's very important that you have the have. If you just say, jeg vil et nyt skrivebord, that makes no sense. Like, that's just like, I want to do a new table. Yeah, that sounds weird in English, I know. So yeah, don't say that. Jeg vil have. Jeg vil have. Wonderful. Alright. Jeg har modtaget en klage over det, jeg har nu. Jeg har modtaget en klage over det, jeg har nu. I received a complaint about the one I have now. So yeah, there's not too much to explain here. Just jeg har modtaget. I have received. En klage, again, complaint, over det, about, regarding. Over det, jeg har nu. De siger, at mit skrivebord lugter råddent. De siger, at at mit skrivebord lugter råddent. They say that my desk smells rotten. That's really messed up. So, mit skrivebord lugter råddent. My desk smells rotten. Like, rådden. It's a really good one. It's a really good one to practice the R and the D. The soft D, right? Not the hard one. Råddent. Råddent. Det lugter råddent. Alright. Klokken er mange. Det er fyraften. Klokken er mange. Det er fyraften. It's getting late. It's the end of work for today. This is kind of interesting. Klokken er mange. It's kind of like it's late. It's getting late. Literally is, of course, you know, it's the clock or the time is many. That's really weird in English. But this is a very common saying that we use. Oh, klokken er mange. Like, oh, it's late. I gotta go. Right? That kind of stuff. Det er fyraften. It's the end of work for today. Again, fyraften is also hard to translate. But if you're watching a moment ago, then you know what it means. Cool. Jeg er i godt humør, så du får en forfremmelse. Jeg er i godt humør, så du får en forfremmelse. I'm in a good mood, so you're getting a promotion. Now that is awesome. Nej. I godt humør, in a good mood. Ja, så du får en forfremmelse. So you are getting a promotion. Wonderful. Right. And now we have some hobbies. First one is hobby. Same. Hobby. Just say it with a Danish accent. Hobby, hobby, hobby. Oh. Bog. Bog. Bog, of course, means book. Bog. This is kind of funny. Like if you look at the spelling and then think about the pronunciation. It's almost like a bow, right? Just shorter. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Musik. Musik. Music. Make the people come together. Couldn't resist. I am young. Musik. Film. 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 Movies. It's the same. And it's the same in singular and plural. So it's en film, to film, tre film. There's no difference. Right? Don't say filme, because filme is another word, but that is to film, like with a camera. That's quite different. Cool. Sports. Sports. Sport or sports. Same to us. Sport. Dance. 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 This is both the verb and the noun. Let's say it's a noun here, because I didn't write at. But it could be at danse. So, en interessant dans, like an interesting dance, for example. Dance, 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 dance. Spil. Spil. Game. Games. Right? Spil. Spil, spil, spil. Skak. Skak. Chess. The game, the one that I never bothered to learn. Skak. It's a nice one. At læse. At læse. To read. If you know Spanish, it's similar, like leer or lees, like whatever, it's in the second person. Læse. Læse. At høre. At høre. To hear, that's kind of easy, but it can also be to listen, like if it's about paying attention or music. So they overlap sometimes. At høre. At hygge sig. At hygge sig. To chill, or to enjoy yourself, or to have fun. If you live in Denmark, you know that we say hygge all the time. Either hyggelig or hyggeligst or hygge, hygge sig, like it's a lot of things. Eh? So at hygge sig is like when you're on your own typically. Right? You can also be together, but then it's vi hygger os. Right? We're having fun together, we're enjoying together. Cool. At spille. At spille. To play. Now in Danish we have two words for playing. In English you just have play, obviously, but in Danish we have spille and we have lege. I didn't write lege here because that would open like a whole other category. But lege is L-E-G-E, L-E-G-E. And that is to play when you're like having free play, like when kids are running around or they have their toys, their Barbies, their Spider-Man, whatever. That is at lege. But spille is when you play and there's rules. So like a card game or a computer game or sports. Right? So that's the difference between spille and lege. But don't worry, it's something that I'll cover more in the future. This is like kind of brief today because I have a whole lot to go through. Cool. At spille, to play. At danse, there it is. At danse, to dance. At danse, du skal bare danse. Very nice. At løbe. At løbe. To run, to jog. But we use it for both. Whether you're running for your life, like, oh no, I got you. Or you're running for exercise, it's the same to us. Right? Løbe. At se. At se. To see. To see something. At se. At male. At male. To paint. Right? You have a painting there. You're like, okay, I'm making art. Jeg maler. I'm painting. Yeah. At male. Cool. Got some examples here. Jeg sidder og læser en bog. Den er fantastisk. Jeg sidder og læser en bog. Den er fantastisk. I'm reading a book. It's amazing. So what you notice here is you have sidder. And you might be like, why sidder? Well, sidder is literally sitting. But what we do here in Danish is, well, in English you say I'm reading. But that's the present continuous. And in Danish, our version of that is jeg sidder, I'm sitting, jeg går, I'm walking, jeg står, I'm standing, jeg ligger, I'm lying. You get the point, right? So all these motion or non-motion verbs are what we put in to show that it's happening right now. Cool. Jeg sidder og læser en bog. I'm reading a book, basically. Cool. Det er en bog om skak. Jeg elsker at spille skak. Det er en bog om skak. Jeg elsker at spille skak. It's a book about chess. I love playing chess. Jeg elsker at spille skak. Awesome. Super cool. Min ven kan ikke lide bøger. Han har en anden hobby. Min ven kan ikke lide bøger. Han har en anden hobby. My friend doesn't like books. He has another hobby. Another as in another type of, another sort of, a different kind. Right? En anden hobby. Oh, what a friend to have. Not a real friend, huh? Han kan godt lide at male. Det er sådan, han hygger sig. Han kan godt lide at male. Det er sådan, han hygger sig. He likes painting. That's how he enjoys himself. That's how he is chilling, having fun, whatever you want to translate it as. Alright? Cool. Oh, some more stuff. Min bedstefar løber hver dag. Han er i god form. Min bedstefar løber hver dag. Han er i god form. My grandfather runs or jogs every day. He's in good shape. Right? I god form. In good shape. That's it. What a cool grandpa. Min bedstefar. My grandpa. Nogle gange ser han også en film. Nogle gange ser han også en film. Sometimes he watches a movie too. Like he might also watch a movie. Nogle gange. And I know this is the one that is causing trouble for some of you. Because in real life, it's usually pronounced like no one. Nogle gange. We say it fast because we're lazy. We don't have time. Nogle gange. But the spelling is nogle. So I have to teach you that. I do have to tell you. Nogle gange ser han også en film. Sometimes he watches a movie too. Cool. Og han hører også tit musik. Og Han hører også tit musik. Oh, I forgot the last one. Det elsker han. Det elsker han. And he often hears or listens to music. He loves that. He loves it. So in Danish, yeah, if you're talking about like listening to music in general, you can say that. Jeg hører musik. I'm hearing music. It sounds weird in English, like you just hear it from somewhere, but that's how we say it in Danish. So. Men han danser aldrig. Det kan han ikke lide. Men han danser aldrig. Det kan han ikke lide. But he never dances. He doesn't like that. What a grandfather. What a grandfather. Alright, now we have some vocab pertaining to, well, emotions, like feeling something and expressing those feelings. So what you see here is at smile. At smile. To smile. Right? Same spelling, different pronunciation. At smile. Cool. At grine. At grine. To laugh. It's kind of like the English grin. Oh, you got a grin on your face. Right? At grine. At græde. At græde. And there are some students, there are some learners who get these two mixed up, but I don't know why, because they're quite different. Grine, græde. Grine, græde. Quite different. Græde is to cry. Kind of similar. Græde. Right? Til versus tit. Oh yeah, that's going to be for another video, but good question. So you got græde. Then you have glad. Glad. Happy, glad, content. Glad. It's important that you pronounce the D in a soft way. So you say glad. Don't say glad. That's no. Because if you say glad, that's actually a word in Danish, but that's G-L-A-T, and that means slippery. Okay? So that's quite different. So glad. Glad, glad, glad. Awesome. Ked af det. Ked af det. Upset or sad. This one, this is what we say when we're sad or upset about something. Like something is bothering you, something just got to you and you're really, crying or whatever, right? Or you're down. It's literally sad by it. Ked af det. And it's different from trist. Trist, which is right under, of course. Trist is also sad, but it's more like the atmosphere. So you can be both. I mean, you can say, oh, jeg er trist, jeg er ked af det. But if you say trist, that sounds more like a general mood you have, right? Or like you're in that corner, if you will. Where ked af det is like, oh, something actually happened. Right? Maybe it's a big thing or a small thing, but it is like something made you sad. It's not just like your general mood, or it's not just your mood for no reason. So yeah, and if you're talking about like a love song, you could not say in ked af det sang, like a sad song. That would be trist. Right? Only people and animals can be ked af det. Nothing else. No movies, no songs, no poems. So that's important to remember as well. All right. Træt. Træt. Tired. Træt. Yeah, nothing else to say. Træt is tired. Frisk. Frisk. Fresh. Although I could also say like ready or energetic, in the sense that like if you wake up, a Danish person might say to you, er du frisk? It's kind of like, are you ready? Are you energetic? Are you here? Right? Er du frisk? But it's also fresh, like if you have fruit or something like that. Frisk frugt, fresh fruit. Exactly. Cool. Then you have humør. Humør. This is mood. Now we actually had it before with the whole like, I'm in a good mood, so I'm going to give you a promotion thing. Right? Humør is mood. Humør. Pronunciation is important. Følelse. Følelse. And følelse is of course feeling. Right? Følelse. Glæde. Glæde. Joy. sorg, sorg, grief, sorrow. So you know this is when it's kind of heavy. Right? Sorg, sorg. And then something not so heavy. Humor, humor, humor. And it is so important that you can tell the difference between humør and humor, because humør, as you can see, is mood, but humor is humor, sense of humor, like something that's funny, and they're easy to get mixed up, but they're very different. Humør and humor. So remember that. Please remember that. All right. Kærlighed. Kærlighed. Love. This is the concept of love. Right? Not to love. That's the next one. Kærlighed. Love. At elske. At elske. To love. This is the verb. Don't get them confused. Right? But I'm sure most of you won't, because most of you know jeg elsker dig. I love you. Right? So at elske, to love. Or to make love. It's actually that too. At miste. At miste. To lose. Like to lose possession of something, or to lose a person in your life. At miste. It's kind of like missing. Right? At miste. Oh, that's sad. Alright, let's see. We got some examples here. Yeah. Du smiler, fordi du er glad. Du er i godt humør. Du smiler, fordi du er glad. Du er i godt humør. You're smiling because you're happy. You are in a good mood. Like, so, kind of obvious. Du smiler, fordi du er glad. You're smiling because you're happy. Du er i godt humør. En humør, mood. Jeg er faktisk lidt ked af det. Jeg er faktisk lidt ked af det. I'm actually a bit upset. Right? Sad. Ked af det. Hvorfor? Fordi jeg har mistet en, jeg elsker. Hvorfor? Fordi jeg har mistet en, jeg elsker. Why? Because I've lost someone I love. Right? Mistet. And again, elsker, I love. En, jeg elsker. One, I love. Yeah, that looks funny, I guess, if you're new to Danish. En, jeg elsker. One, someone I love. Yeah, sad stuff. Jeg føler stor sorg lige nu. Det er ikke en rar følelse. Jeg føler stor sorg lige nu. Det er ikke en rar følelse. I'm feeling big, or great, tremendous grief right now. It's not a nice feeling. So føle is the verb, to feel. At føle, to feel something. Stor sorg, big grief, great grief, whatever. Ikke en rar følelse. So rar means like nice, pleasant, comfortable, or kind, depending on the context. Ikke en rar følelse. Like, it's not a nice feeling. It doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel nice. Alright. Nu griner du, fordi du ser noget sjovt. Nu griner du, fordi du ser noget sjovt. Now you laugh, or now you're laughing, because you're seeing something funny. Nu griner du, fordi du ser noget sjovt. Okay? Sjovt means funny or show, but it's noget, so it's with a T. Sjovt. Jeg er glad på dine vegne. Jeg er glad på dine vegne. I'm happy for you. This one is really interesting. I need to talk about this. Because if you want to say to someone, yo, congrats man, I'm happy for you, really, you don't want to say, jeg er glad for dig. Like, it's tempting to think, jeg er glad for dig, but no, just no. You want to say, jeg er glad på dine vegne. Or hans vegne, hendes vegne, jeres vegne, etc., depending who the person is. Because if you say, jeg er glad for dig, then, then it's like, I really like you. Like you're very important to me. And that can have different connotations depending on your relationship or the context. But it doesn't mean that you are happy for someone. It means that you care about them, or that you really like them. So very different and very important to remember this. So glad på dine vegne. Right? It literally means on your behalf. Right? I could also say jeg taler på hans vegne. I speak, I talk on his behalf, representing him. Glad på dine vegne. Alright, cool. Jeg kan se glæden i dine øjne. Jeg kan se glæden i dine øjne. I can see the joy in your eyes. Oh, that's nice. Glæden. Like the joy. Glæden i dine øjne. Wonderful. Du er bestemt ikke trist. Det er tydeligt at se. Du er bestemt ikke trist. Det er tydeligt at se. You're definitely not sad. That's clear to see. So bestemt is like definitely or surely. Bestemt ikke, definitely not. Bestemt ikke trist. Definitely not sad. Tydeligt at se. Clear to see, plain to see, easy to see. Right? Cool. And now, okay, so this is the big one. This one there's a lot of vocabulary and there's still much more to cover. But this is the human body, so I couldn't skip a lot of things because everything here matters. It really does. So, the first one you have is hoved. Hoved, but we hardly ever say that. Just say hoved. Oh, the sound, sorry. Hoved is head. Eh? Hoved. Hoved. Ansigt. Ansigt. Face. Næse. Næse. Nose. Nose. Næse. Næse. Øjne. Øjne. Eyes. Yeah, that's nice. Ører. Ører. Ears. These are plural, of course. There's also singular, but you usually see them in the plural. Mund. Mund. Mouth. Mund. Hår. Hår. Hair. Anywhere in your body, really. But let's just focus on the one on the head. Hår. Skæg. Skæg. Beard. Oh, by the way, skæg can also mean like funny or humorous, hilarious. We don't use it as much as we use show, but you'll hear it from time to time. Oh, du skæg. Oh, you're funny, you're amusing. That kind of stuff. From time to time. Alright. Hals. Hals. Hals is both neck and throat. So it's inside, so that's throat, right? But it's neck in the sense that it's like the front of your, or like the circumsphere, like around your neck. In that sense, it's neck. But then nakke is like the back of your neck. Oh, sorry, the sound got a little messed up there. And so like, oh, min nakke, oh, my neck. And like if it's the back, then it's nakke. Where hals is like around and then inside. So that's kind of thing. And obviously also the front. Yeah. Skulder. Skulder. Shoulder. Skulder. Ryg. Ryg. Back. The back on your body, not something else. Ryg. And when you see this one, you might realize that there's another word spelled R-Y-G, but that's pronounced ryg, and that is to smoke. Well, not to smoke, it's like the imperative, like smoke as a command. So this is ryg on your body. Ryg. Arm. Arm. Arm, that's pretty easy. Albue. Albue. Elbow. Again, they're pretty similar. Hånd. Hånd. Hand. Finger. 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 The finger. Always pointed up. Very important. Right? Got some more vocab. Negl or negle, that's just between singular and plural. That's why you see this little, like the E, the R, the ER, etc. Right? Negl, negle, nail, nails, negle. Yeah. Knogle, knogler. Bone, bones. Knogler, knogler, knogler. Bryst, bryster. Breast or breasts that I can't pronounce. And plural. So I mean, a little note here is that so bryster is breast, that's for like female, right? But you could also just say bryst, so in the singular is like a breast, but it can also be like the chest in general. Oh, mit bryst, like the chest area. So this can be a little bit hard to master in the beginning. But yeah, as long as you're not saying bryster as a man about yourself, then you're good to go. Then you won't get in trouble. Brystkasse. Brystkasse. Chest. So this is more like the muscular part. I mean, women have it too, but like the whole thing with the tissues and the bone and like all that together. Because kasse means like box, and kind of like cage. So brystkasse. Mave. 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 Stomach. Belly. Tummy. We just have one word. Mave. Yeah. Ben. Ben. Leg. Legs. No difference. But please don't say Ben. I mean, I know it's tempting to think of that, but it's not Uncle Ben. It's not Ben, the Michael Jackson song, or Big Ben in London. It's just Ben. Right? Ben. Cool, cool. Lår. Lår. Thigh or thighs. It's the same. Lår. Yeah, it's a cat. Meow, meow. Fod. Fod. That's foot, of course. Fod. Fod, fod, fod. And then you have toe. 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 Right? Like on your foot. Toe. Toe, toe, toe. Ankle. 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 Yeah, that one. Just like in Hercules or whatever. Ankle. Hæl. Hæl. Heel. Right? Like high heels. Well, thank you, Flori Puba. Right? Hæl is heel. Hæl, hæl, hæl. Hjerte. Hjerte. Nice. No, not fool. Fod, that's how you say it. Alright, so hjerte is hard. I think most of you know this one. Hjerte. Nyre or nyre, they're almost the same pronunciation. Nyre, so there's singular and there's plural. It's kidney, kidneys. But if you're eating kidney beans, don't say nyrebønner. That sounds really scary. Right? Just say kidneybønner, eller kidney beans, even that's fine. Alright. Lunge, lunger, lungs. Right? Lunge, lunger, lungs, lungs. Blære, blære, bladder. A little side note, I can't really resist myself here. Blære is also a verb. I can say at blære sig, jeg blærer mig. That's kind of like showing off, like bragging, like, yeah, look at how good I am. Eh? Typically it's showing off. Yeah, that's kind of high level stuff. Hjerne. Hjerne. Brain. Right? Brain, brain, brain. So what's important here is to know the difference between hjerte and hjerne. Hjerte, hjerne. I know they're very easy to get mixed up, but it's et hjerte and en hjerne. So maybe that can help you. Yeah, it matters. It really does. Alright, let us get some examples. Jeg har ondt i hovedet. Jeg har også ondt i mine ører. Jeg har ondt i hovedet. Jeg har også ondt i mine ører. My head hurts. My ears are hurting too. Now, what's interesting here is jeg har ondt i. Jeg har ondt i is like my something something hurts, or I have something something ache, stomach ache, headache, whatever it might be. And this is how you say it. Now, you can also say hovedpine, that's literally headache, but it's very common to say jeg har ondt i and then the body part. And it's kind of funny because it comes from ond, and ond means evil. So yeah, you got some evil in your head. You got the devil, that's why you got a headache. Oh well, what do you know? And the same thing with the ears. Right? My ears are hurting too. For at distrahere mig selv, kigger jeg på dit skæg. For at distrahere mig selv, kigger jeg på dit skæg. To distract myself, I look at your beard. Alright, cool. Right? For at, to, in order to, because I have a purpose. For at distrahere mig selv, to distract myself, kigger jeg på dit skæg. I look at your beard. It's so pretty, it's so nice. Alright. Du har flot skæg, og dit hår sidder også godt. Du har flot skæg, og dit hår sidder også godt. You have nice, pretty, handsome beard, and your hair sits nicely too. Yeah, I know you don't say that in English, sits nicely, but that's how we say it in Danish. Like it has a nice shape. Like right now, it's just the right balance to the side, right amount of wax or curls or whatever. Det sidder godt. Exactly. Nu åbner jeg munden. Og gaber. Nu åbner jeg munden og gaber. Now I open my mouth, literally the mouth, and yawn. Jeg gaber. Yawn. At gabe is to yawn. That sucks. No, it doesn't. It actually feels very good. Alright, what do you have? Så mærker jeg noget på min arm. Det er en myg. Så mærker jeg noget på min arm. Det er en myg. Then I feel something on my arm. It's a mosquito. Kill the mosquito. Kill the mosquito. So it's pretty straightforward. Så mærker jeg noget. Then I feel something. So mærke is like feel, but like feeling something from the external world. Like if you can feel the cold, feeling someone touching you. Maybe you have a premonition about something, but it's not like your emotions. That's different. Okay? Det er en myg. And myg is mosquito. Myg. Very annoying. Alright. Nu sidder den på min højre hånd og suger blod. Nu sidder den på min højre hånd og suger blod. Now it's sitting on my right hand, sucking blood. And sucking blood. Okay. Højre hånd, right hand. Suger blod, sucking blood. So suge is to suck if it's like blood or anything that you, like there's suction and you inhale it, so to speak. You take it in. But other kind of suck, like on a lollipop, for example, would be sutte, like S-U-T, T-T-E if it's the infinitive. At sutte, to suck. På en slikkepind on a lollipop. That's different. But suge blod, that's what mosquito does. Alright. Jeg kigger i spejlet og tænker, mine ben er lange. Jeg kigger i spejlet og tænker, mine ben er lange. I look in the mirror and think, my legs are long. It's kind of silly. I can't really elaborate here. Spejlet is of course the mirror. And mine ben er lange, ikke? My legs are long. As you can see here, ben is the same in singular and plural. So don't say something like bene. Like that's not a thing. If you want to say the legs, then it's benene. Right? So you add ene to the normal one. But that's in that case, not in the normal plural. Jeg har lange ben, men små fødder. Jeg har lange ben, men små fødder. I have long legs, but small feet, or tiny feet. Okay then. Right? Lange ben, long legs, små. Oh yes, so some of you might already know this from the adjectives video, and if you don't, then go watch that, the one from last week. Små is for plural, like something that's small in plural, because if it's singular, then you will say lille. En lille fod, and then små fødder. That's important to know. Alright, move on to this. Og jeg har et stort hjerte i overført betydning. Og jeg har et stort hjerte i overført betydning. And I have a big heart, metaphorically speaking. So again, hjerte is heart. Stort hjerte er big heart. Yeah. Jose Javier Cepeda Rivera. Yeah, de nada. All right. Now this one is kind of funny because you have the overført betydning. This literally means overføre means to transfer. I'm sure you know this when you're transferring money via bank or mobile pay. But overført betydning means metaphorically speaking. Ikke? In moved significance. Betydning is significance or meaning. Ikke? So it has a different meaning. I overført betydning. That's kind of advanced, but not that much. Jeg trækker vejret ned i mine lunger. Jeg trækker vejret ned i mine lunger. I'm breathing down into my lungs, or breathing into my lungs. Okay? So this one is really interesting. To breathe, there are more than one way of saying it, but the main way is at trække vejret. Okay? It literally means to pull the weather. Yeah, that's weird, I know, but at trække vejret. Okay? That is to breathe. Jeg kan ikke trække vejret, I can't breathe. Okay? And then ned i mine lunger, because it's like down into your lungs. I mine lunger. Cool. Mine nyrer arbejder hele tiden. Mine nyrer arbejder hele tiden. My kidneys are working all the time. Of course they are. Hele tiden is like all the time, like the whole time. Okay? Hele tiden. Præcis. Det gør mine andre organer også. Det gør... Wait a second here. Yeah, you're so cute. I know. You're so fat. Mine andre organer også. So if I say that, it's like so does, like do my other organs. They do that too. So det gør is like so it does, or so do they. Right? That's basically what it is. Let's see here. Nu kigger jeg på dine negle. De er lange. Nu kigger jeg på dine negle. De er lange. Now I look at your nails. Oh, I am looking at your nails. They're long. Cut them! Okay? Dine negle. Your nails. Du siger, jeg har ondt i maven. This is so stupid. Let's focus. Du siger, jeg har ondt i maven. Du siger, jeg har ondt i maven. You say, my stomach hurts. Alright? Again, jeg har ondt i. My something hurts. Very good. Jeg giver dig et glas champagne, og du drikker det. I give you a glass of champagne, and you drink it. Now, what's interesting here is not the champagne, although I do love that. The interesting thing is that we say it glass champagne, whereas in English you would say a glass of champagne. So in Danish, if you have a glass of, a piece of, a cup of, anything like that, especially with food, then you will just say et glas, en kop, et stykke. Right? You don't say like et glas af champagne. That's no, don't do that. All right, that's important. Og du drikker det, and you drink it. But of course, you gotta do it. And the last one. Dine øjne lyser op. Dine øjne lyser op. Your eyes light up, lit up. I'm not sure actually. They're like, you got twinkles in your eyes, like, oh my god, stars, oh amazing, because you got the champagne. Dine øjne lyser op. So that's some vocabulary regarding the body, and I mean, this is just some of vocabulary. Like you should maybe know around 1,000, 2,000 words to really be able to have a good conversation. But this is a start, and I'm not going to cover any more today. I'll be doing more of these in the future. I'm going to cover more vocabulary, other categories, higher level vocabulary, a lot of stuff. And this is the kind of thing that it's okay to rewatch. I mean, if you don't remember everything from today, just watch it again. Like, you can add it to a playlist and come back, or you can write in the comments if you have a question, or you can contact me by my email, danishmastery@gmail.com. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. I gotta say, it was really like longer than I thought, but that's how it is. I mean, you gotta help, right? You gotta contribute when you can. Oh yeah, I always recommend that you get the videos, you can, on the website, you can buy the videos. You have lifetime access. That's like 200 kroner or 199. Or if you want like all my videos, and I mean like all my videos, more than 300, without any commercials, any ads, including this one, once it's online and I remove commercials, then you can do that for 49 a month, and you become like a member of the channel basically. So that's for you if you're more serious, if you really want this, if you really want to give it a go. But I don't have much more to say other than thank you guys. Thank you for watching. It's always interesting. I can see you there in the live chat. It's great. It's great to see you active and you're putting some effort into it. That's awesome. So thank you, and I'll see you again. Bye.